G'day everyone, Jason here with a review of a crossover with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and CobraKai. So this is Donatello, of course, and Johnny Lawrence in a strange matchup. So we have there Donnie with the black band, but he has the purple on the wrist. He's wearing the G with the little purple turtle on the front. And there is Johnny Lawrence. So we got some artwork from CobraKai. We got some very sort of cartoons inspired turtles. Turtles versus CobraKai on the top. Johnny Lawrence on the back. And then you can get Leonardo versus Miguel. Raphael versus Kreese. Donatello versus Johnny Lawrence, which we've got. And Michelangelo versus Daniel LaRusso. So a new and unlikely team of 4 mysterious teenagers has risen not only up the ranks but from the sewers of New York City to challenge the strike first, strike hard, no mercy mantra of the feared CobraKai Karate Dojo at the upcoming All Valley tournament. With their funky gis, wacky bandanas, incredible strength and ninja skills, they look the part. But does this team, calling themselves the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles and named after 4 famous Italian Renaissance artists, Leonardo, Donatello, Michelangelo and Raphael, really have the chops to take down CobraKai veterans Johnny Lawrence, John Kreese, Daniel LaRusso, and newcomer Miguel Diaz to rule the valley? Only the strong will survive this match. No mercy. So that's very interesting. And then Donatello on the side, and then Legals on the bottom. So let's crack this open and take a look at the figures out of the box. Okay, so here they are out of the packet. We've got Johnny Lawrence, so he's in a sort of a rubbery gi. It has the CobraKai logo on the back. He's got the headband happening. He's rocking the bare arms, so it's a pretty good sculpt. Barefoot. He's got a little bit of toe articulation there as well. So he's quite lightweight, and by comparison, Donnie is heavy. So he has got the grimacing mouth to the side. He's got the black headband. Got this lovely little logo here. So he's got black elbow pads, but then he's got the purple wristband. And so this looks like it's velcroed on here. So the it goes around the back. It's over the actual shell. So the shell is up in there. And he has a place for the bow staff, and then we have a larger logo on the back as well, and there's his back. And then he's, as I said, he's one of the cartoon turtles underneath, but with the black armbands, which is pretty cool. So we might see whether that G comes off. So it doesn't easily come off because it is actually stitched together here. So you could probably cut that stitch and then you could just tie that up yourself if you wanted to. But yeah, I don't think I'll leave it on for the benefit of having just a different Donatello. Articulation wise, he does have a little bit of a ball joint, can look up slightly, look down slightly, mostly just turning. This is just a rubber piece at the back, so there's no articulation there. Shoulders they go all the way up, rotate all the way around. So he's got double elbows, which is pretty good. There's no twist at the hand, which is unusual. So his elbows do rotate, but and then he's got articulated fingers, so the 3 fingers articulate in as well. Body wise, he's just the standard sort of turtle buck under there, so he's got the big shell happening. There's no real sort of movement. He can move a little bit side to side, and that's about it. And then legs can go all the way up. Double knees, pretty loose, but yeah, he can kick his own shell. And then he's got ankle rocker and toe joints, individual toe joints as well. So yeah, he's actually a little bit loose in the feet and legs, unfortunately. I don't know if that's because of the pose that he's been in the box. but he does have a fair sort of range of movement in the arms. So yeah, so you can, as I said, he can get a good grip on the bolster, or you can holster it in the back. So if you want him to have just a karate pose, oh, now see that hand does twist. So why isn't this one twisting? This one is jammed up. Did you hear that? Yep. So there we go. It was just a little bit stiff, but yeah. So the hands can also move as well. So he's pretty good articulation. As I said, the only sort of weakness is that the ankles and the knees are just a little bit loose. But yeah, he stands pretty good height. And then Johnny Lawrence, so his head can look up a little bit, look down. It is limited by the band on the back. You can turn all the way around. No real wobble. Oh, his shoulders are very tight. So they'll go up all the way around. So single joint, not even 90. And he's got a wrist articulation. Now he's only got fists, so he's basically ready to fight. And torso wise, there is a rocker in there, and this is obviously a very rubberized piece, so you can get a little bit of bobble, but not much really. Kicking, oh, he goes up pretty high, which is good. And then single sort of joint at the knee, only goes about that far. And the foot, it's limited obviously by the pants, but there is a little bit of rocker. And then the toes do go as well, and then there is a twist at the top of the leg, and the same for the other. So ball joint sort of comes out about that far. So there's limits to the posing. Like he can turn at the waist, and as long as the G sort of turns with him, it's less of an issue. But and as I said, it is quite flexible. It's like really rubbery, like there's a stretch to it. So so yeah, and then I'm assuming underneath he's just got a blank torso. So yeah, so just a skin tone torso underneath. But you know, ultimately, hopefully you can get him in some poses. I don't know if he can sweep the leg. Can you get him to balance? I don't know if you can. You might lean him against the turtle. Yeah. So you can have them doing a little bit of karate.